Privateering. Is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag with Gazbeard, the pirate. Arrgh. Right, we're here on the Jackdaw in Nassau. That's the Nassau fort up there. This is the back end of town. We've just been in clearing up a few bits and pieces, and we have in fact cleared a bunch of stuff. We're going to sail to the open sea. We're rank 7,958 in the table of most feared pirates.
Today, Captain. It's a fine day for any kind of mischief.
What's your feeling?
I'll make no secret of wanting to see the British brought to heel. If we can take their gold and put it to use ourselves, I'll be a happy man.
Spoken like a true Welshman, Addy.
And what's your aim?
Master Kidd hinted at a prize he was eager to show me down in Tulum. Quite some distance, mind, from the Jackdaw Peninsula. I can't be sure. He has a way of picking away at my conscience that gives me pause.
We almost...
I should go see him soon.
So long as we take some prizes along the
Oh
way.
crap,
I'm sure
crap,
the crew
crap,
will
crap, crap,
understand.
crap.
I'll set a course for Tulum.
And there's the ship I'm looking for. The pirate hunter, more or less dead ahead here.
Ease up the wind.
Get those guns reloaded. Almost had her with that broadside. Got her that time. Damn it, we missed that schooner. Got it that time. Now, the whole reason for this the whole reason for this ship-to-ship fighting is to show you what I tried to show you in the last episode. Right, we've got to kill that 10 enemy crew. Where's their powder barrels? Stand still while I shoot you. Come on, reload, Edward. Reload. Your men are dying while you're faffing about. There we are, got them. Right, wanted to capture this ship. This is a pirate hunter. It's a brig, the same type of ship that we're sailing. And we got 83 metal out of that, which is going to go good towards upgrading our guns. 23 rum for selling. Replenished our ammunition and crew members. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to send this one to Kenway's fleet. There we are. One of our lads gets a captain's hat. He's got a promotion. He's now got a ship of his own. Right, now where was that schooner? There it is. So we're going to have to use this one to repair the Jackdaw. You can see the Jackdaw is pretty badly beaten up. And then I'll show you what we've been doing in terms of Kenway's fleet and how to use it. So, do the usual with this. Get across onto that swivel gun. Explode the powder barrel on the foredeck. We'll take the crew out. Missed him, damn it. Got him. Right, so use this one to repair the Jackdaw. It might not fully repair it. Wood, sugar, fire barrels and crew members we've got. Right, repair the Jackdaw with that one. Our wanted level is creeping pretty high. If you watch the top left of screen, you'll see 3 sets of red crossed swords.
We now have the materials for fire. Let's go. So now we need to lower our reputation. That's a Spanish ship there. And that was pretty good. I upgraded the bow chasers, the chain guns, chain shot guns, and they're doing a lot more damage now. I normally don't have to use the main guns at all against schooners. So we're going to use this one to lower our wanted level. Try and get it back towards a more manageable state. I could use some good men.
Right, how far is that going to push it down? Pushed it down to 1.5.
With what we have taken, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Yeah, the ship's fine. We don't need to do any repairs with it.
Come on.
Oh, there's another schooner over there that's been wrecked. So I guess we can go take that one. Keep an eye open for the pirate hunters coming in behind us. There's a big old ship round this corner. Oh, it's a beached man of war. Might have to go and have a play with that. Right, so we'll finish lowering our wanted level using... Oh, hit on that silver gun, Edward. finish lowering our wanted level with this, and then I'll show you what I was going to show you about Kenway's fleet. I managed to get it all fixed between the videos. 53 cloth, 23 sugar. Okay. Lower the wanted level.
Join us, or die.
Love the way this guy on the right flinches when Edward goes to cut his ropes. Almost as if he was expecting his head to be cut off. Wanted level reset. Wanted level has been reset. And it looks clean. There is a brig on the other side of that island. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull into the shallows and anchor. Yeah, pull into the shallows and anchor. Right, let's go and show you what's going on with Kenway's fleet. So we captured that brig and we sent it to Kenway's fleet, the pirate hunter. And down in the captain's cabin you've got this chart where you can access your fleet. So when you come into your fleet, we've got one newly captured ship. Do we want to add it to our fleet or salvage it for 240 gemstones? Well, our gemstones are at maximum already. It looks like your fleet transfers between saves, so you can't start your fleet again unless you wipe all of your saves. So what I've had to do is sell off a bunch of ships in order to be able to show you what we're going to do with Kenway's fleet. So we've got this brig, the Bernice, 24 firepower, 50 speed, 30 cargo space. Normally I would not entertain keeping it. That cargo space is very small. So let's add it to the fleet, and you've then got the Naval Map, which you can see here, and there's a whole bunch of different subsectors, and as you scroll around the subsectors it shows you different areas of the North and South Atlantic and the Caribbean and Mediterranean. Now the longer the route, the more profitable it is, but also the harder to keep it in a safe condition, shall we say. So what we're going to do first is we're going to clear up the Gulf of Mexico, which is that little set of lines there. There's 3 ports on it. There's 5 missions available. What we do is just hover the mouse over it so that it's selected, and we go to ship battle. And the route is being guarded by a gunboat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a bunch of ships that have got a similar speed. So the Bernice has got a speed of 50 plus 10. The HMS Endeavour brig has got a speed of 60. HMS Dove is too slow. Equinox as a schooner is a bit faster than the 2 brigs, but we'll send the 3 of them into battle against that gunboat. The gunboat gets first shot. And the Equinox just sinks it. Right. For that we got 10 whatever these fruits are, it might even be coffee, plus 10 bags of rice, plus 10 gems. So the status of the Gulf of Mexico is that it's now safe for us to send our ships in. So we come back to here. We've got 5 missions available. Let's have a look at what they are. Come on. There we are. Right. The General Store, Diplomacy 1, A Good Deed, Diplomacy 2, and Fortune's Flavour. And if you look down here, you can see what you've got to trade on each mission, and it changes. So that one's 15 tobacco, that one's 20 wine, that's 5 tobacco, that's 15 wine, that's 10 tobacco. And you can see the cash rewards underneath the goods that you've got to trade. Right, you can see that the rewards are not particularly high for this. So if we go back to the naval map, go back to route selection, and if we have a look at the southern British colonies, which is basically the east coast of the southern US, we need to clear out the route. There are 2 gunboats blocking the route, so we'll send the same ships, Equinox and Bernice and Endeavour. These gunboats are already damaged. Equinox has dropped some mines. Down goes one of the gunboats. And Equinox sinks the other gunboat. And from that we earned 10 tobacco, 10 wine and 5 gems. The route is now safe. So we'll go back to route selection. We might as well clear out the eastern British colonies as well, get a safe route on there. Oops, go back. Eastern British colony. Oh. Ship battle. We've got a frigate and a schooner guarding the route this time. So we want something a bit more chunky than a couple of brigs and a schooner. So I'm going to send 3 frigates. Then HMS Dove, which has got a speed of 57. Triton, which has got a speed of 47. Furious has got a speed of 47. You will always have one ship that gets a bonus to speed and one ship that gets a bonus to firepower when you send them out, which makes it kind of tricky to get your fleets balanced sometime. Right, so launch the battle there. The schooner will fire first. Oh, it didn't. Dove fired first. Right, we had a speed advantage on all 3 ships, so we got to shoot first and take them down without taking any damage, which is excellent. Route is now hazardous. We got 25 tobacco, 20 wine and 30 gems for that. Let's resume. We'll stay on eastern British colonies. We'll have another battle to clear the route. Go on. There we go. This time it's 1 gunboat. So we can send Equinox and Bernice and Endeavour back out. And Equinox managed to get the first shot and trash the gunboat. We got that a fire barrel. Looks like a fire barrel plus 20 tobacco plus 10 bags of rice and 20 gems for that. The route is now safe. We'll resume, and we might as well finish clearing out the eastern seaboard of North America and take the eastern Canada route as well. We've got 2 schooners and a frigate on this one, so I'm going to send 3 frigates again. Launch the battle. Who's going to get the first shot? Dove got the first shot. Furious crashed the schooner. Triton crashed the other schooner. And Dove trashed their frigate. And for that we got a fire barrel, 10 tobacco and 50 wine plus 52 gems. The route is now down to hazardous. And we'll do a battle. This time it's one schooner defending it. I'm going to send out Equinox, Bernice and Endeavour to clear that schooner out. And Equinox, with its speed bonus, got the better of that schooner. We got 30 bags of rice, 10 barrels of wine, 35 gems. The route is now safe. So, having made those routes safe, if we then go to fleet and we can repair any damaged ships. So Bernice is damaged, costs us 5 gems to repair. Endeavour's damage, going to cost us 9 gems. Dove is heavily damaged, 32 gems to repair Dove. Triton, 12 gems. Furious, 12 gems. Duke is fine. Triton is, that second Triton is fine. Royal's fine. And our men of war are fine. Right. So, if we go back to the naval map, what we want to do... Oh! The southern British colonies is no longer safe. Oh, go back. Southern British colonies. We need to put a ship battle into there. 2 gunboats. I think this time we'll send... Oh, I don't have... Right, okay. We'll send the 2 brigs and the schooner to deal with these 2 gunboats. They're going to get first shot. Bernice rammed the gunboat. Equinox is dropping mines in front of that one. And it didn't manage to dodge them. Excellent. So only Endeavour took a little bit of damage. We got 20 bags of rice and 5 gems out of that one. This is how you build up your trade goods up here for trading when you go off on the missions. Right, so quickly go back to the fleet. Quickly fix up Endeavour. 4 gems to fix it. Okay, go back. Go back to the naval map. And start with your most distant missions. And use your fastest ships for those. So we'll go to Eastern Canada. We've got 7 missions there. Only 6 are available to us. This one is not available currently. Well, yes it is. So I'm looking for the ones that are going to pay the most. That's going to pay 2,200. So these two are 1,700. 1,300, 1,400, 1,600, 1,700. So, except for the Scarlatina mission, there's some good money to be had on these. But let's start with this one, which is 2,200. It's also the longest journey by the look of it. 10 hours. Well, there's a few of them at 10 hours. There's two going to that same port, which are at 10 hours. So, for this one, we have to send 30 rice and 15 wine. We don't have a lot of rice. We've only got 75 rice. So that's total cargo of 45. So we'll select that mission. And we've got to send 45 cargo. So we want a ship that can carry it all. Bernice only carries 30, Endeavour carries 30. There we are. HMS Dove, with a speed of 47, can carry all of that. None of our frigates are any faster. They're all the same speed. Yeah. Okay, so we've got two HMS Tritons. Let's send them, because they're both going to the same port but with different missions, so let's send them out together. So we'll select Triton on this mission, and this one's going to the same port. It's sending 40 wine. Select mission. We want the other Triton. There we are. Send ship. 1,700 for that one. These are 6-hour journeys. That's an 8-hour journey. That's an 8-hour journey. That's 20 coffee. I call it coffee. I don't know if it is coffee. That one's 45 tobacco. We can do both of them without a problem. That's going to the same port as well. That's 30 wine and 25 rice. We'll have to send that one first because of the rice. So if we select that mission, and we need a ship that can carry 55, this will determine the speed of the fleet. Ooh, we're going to have to send one of the men of war, and that's the fastest man of war. Speed of 30. It's the only one that we've got that can carry that much in goods. We'll have to get some different frigates with a higher cargo capacity. So we'll send that ship. Get that one off on its way. This is going to the same port. It's 45 tobacco. Should be able to send one of the frigates on that. Dove. Yeah. So send HMS Royal. That's going to the same port, but it only requires 20 coffee. That's going to a different port. So this only requires 20 coffee. We might as well send Equinox. Get her there and back. Right, and then Old Partners here requires 45 cargo space. Only 30 on that ship. 35. HMS Dove has got 50, so we can send her. And this remaining time is it's real time. It's 5 hours 24 minutes and however many seconds are showing there. That's real world time. So in roughly 5.5 hours time this mission will be complete and those ships will be back. Now, we're almost out of rice. We're down to 20 rice. We'll go back to route selection. And if we look at the Eastern British colonies, yeah, we've got 6 missions there that we can do. I look at the rewards first. 800, 900, 600, 700, 600, 800. So 900 there is to take 25 wine. We'll send Bernice for that. She's only got a cargo of 30. So the next one, we got an 800 there. 15 tobacco. That's 25 cargo total. 5 coffee, 20 tobacco. We'll take that one. We'll send Endeavour. She can carry all of that cargo. $600, $700, $600, $800. That's for 15 tobacco. Furious, might as well send her. She's the smallest ship that we've got now. 600, 600, 700, 20 rice. That's going to be the end of our rice. We'll send Duke. And no rice. We can't do that mission. We can only do this one. It would be great to have a schooner, an extra schooner, for these very small missions. We've got 1 ship left to send. We might as well send it. That's it's a full man of war. No, we'll hold the Pembroke. We'll see if we can capture ourselves a schooner to do that last mission. So we'll leave Kenway's fleet. We want to go out and capture another schooner quickly to send that last mission, because the schooners are pretty quick. And looks like there's a few ships ahead of us. Now, I like to capture the English ships. I just like having English names on my ships. Those are Spanish.
Captain's Triton. Get the mains free.
I want to investigate that island with the man of war beached on it, though.
Stag's up. Let's get moving.
These ships are fighting each other, so one of them must be English.
Looks like booty.
We'll get that loot. It's a Spanish gunboat. That's Spanish. That's English. It's an interesting ship. Look at all the sails piled onto that one. What is it? Looks like a brig. That English ship is taking a pounding. Now we want to capture that English one. There's the English one. And oh, they've sunk her. Damn it. Well, we'll just have to sink all them Spaniards.
Catch the wind. Here it comes. Steady, lads. Got us that tight. Reach the console. Got it. Fire! It's all exposed. Take the shots up. Ready to fire, sir. Fire! There's a good shot to cripple her. Guard to planks.
Right, so that brig has just been put down as... Oh, there's another gunboat there. Right, let's take the prize, as they said. We could do with some smaller ships. We're pretty heavy on frigates and men of war, so we need some lighter, smaller ships. Wow, I only got 6 of them. Need to get one more. Come on, crew. One of you knock somebody down. There we go. We'll send this one to Kenway's fleet. 65 metal we got from that one. Be useful to have another brig at the moment. Right,
We now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
let's just get that loot. There we go. Go get this schooner, and then the remaining ships that we capture we can use to lower our reputation.
On your mark, come in!
Yep. And you can see once you've got your bow chasers upgraded, these schooners and gunboats really don't stand a chance. Where are you? Get your head up. There we are. If it's got a nice name, we'll send it to the... Oh, but it doesn't tell us what the name is. Never mind. We'll send it to the fleet anyway. We wanted another schooner, so we'll send that one and then use the others to repair the Jackdaw and drop our reputation. Have a quick look round at where they all are.
Let out some sail! Get to your stairs! Let's catch the wind!
Get some headway on it. Makes it easier to steer. And
Pull! Reel the levers in!
got the angle right this time. Well, only used 3 shots this time. This one's to repair the Jackdaw. Right. Next one is...
We can improve the ship, Captain.
Next one's to do the reputation.
Larboard, come in! Sir! There's loot float!
Right, so we'll get this one.
We're going to hit them!
Oops. It happens sometimes.
Loose the main tower! Heave all! Heave!
That's all we need to do. So, as we're sorting this out, you've seen me do this one before. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, all the usual stuff. And I'll see you next week with the next episode of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. By which time our fleets should be returning. And you'll be able to see the cash flowing in from sending those fleets out. Right, our reputation's down to 0. So I'm going to go off and do some more pirating and building up money and things and getting upgrades on the ship. Upgrading Edward's equipment. Things will be a little bit more polished by the time you come next week. I'll see you then. From me as always. It's not goodbye. Just bye for now.